The El Marusa has a beam of just 13 meters, making it the narrowest of the super yachts by a wide margin. Its current length of 145 meters was not how it started life either, as it was lengthened first in the 1800s by about 12 meters and then again in 1905 by another 5 meters. Once upon a time this yacht was called the Topaz, but the name changed to the much briefer and somewhat harder to Google A+. With a gross tonnage of 12,532 and a beam of 21.5 meters, it can also reach a top speed of 25.5 knots thanks to twin peel stick diesel. Maximum speed is 22 knots provided by two 5,816 kilowatts peel stick diesel generator sets. It's designed for a crew of at least 60 with room for 64 guests as well. To keep up with the times, the vessel has gone through 3 significant refits in 1987, 1996 and 2005. In 2022 the yacht was sold to Qatar, and it's said that the true standout of this yacht compared to its companions is that it features an actual orchestra space. There is a concert hall built for an entire 50-piece symphony on board, alongside the other amenities you'd expect from a boat of this stature like a movie theater and swimming pool and so on. Balangs olarak dilba, bir yatakarulu olan en bayak yazmi havuzuna sahipti. 25-meter uzunlandada. Bu, Olympic bir yazmi havuzunan uzunlunun yazgadada. Hasim olarak, toplamda yaklaşık 47.500 galona denk gelen 180 kapsu olarak listelenmiştir. Bu, ahanci bir gamaya önemli bir alkatya. With a gross tonnage of 14,785, she's a hefty ship, but the 4 diesel-electric engines she's equipped with are up to the task, though the top speed is just 20 knots, which is less than some of the similarly sized vessels. The beam of the Blue is 22.5. The Dubai has a beam of 22 meters and a gross tonnage of 13,470. The top speed is 26 knots, making it one of the faster of these mega yachts, and that's thanks to the MTU 20V diesel engines. It can travel an impressive 8,500 nautical miles without fueling up, owing to a 1.2 million-liter diesel fuel tank. The Sea Cloud was built in Germany back in 1931, so it's held the title of the biggest sailing yacht for the better part of a century. It saw use during World War II and then made its way to the Dominican Republic before going back to Germany years later for a rebuild. It also underwent a handful of name changes in that time. These days it boasts a crew of 60 with room for 32 guests. At 127 meters, the Oceanco Y721 should handily beat the Sea Cloud for the title of largest sailing yacht, but it can't just yet. The project is still in development, and since the yacht has yet to be finished and hit the water, we can't technically say it's the biggest. This is the yacht being built for billionaire founder of Amazon Jeff. In any event, it has 100-foot tall carbon fiber masts for when it does use the wind, which cut an impressive form on the water. In 2022 it was seized by Italian authorities, since the yacht is owned by a Russian billionaire and many of their assets around the world have been taken into custody. It's unknown when it will sail again or under whose